Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon, this glorious sunny afternoon. We do love the September sun. So, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 32. For the devious are an abomination to the Lord, but he is intimate with the upright. For the devious. And the devious are those who work out destructive, evil schemes. They are the cunning. They work out plans to do wrong. They're devious and they're scheming, and you can't be trusted, and their ways are just wrong, not right. And God is saying that the devious are not the right kind of people. For the devious are an abomination, is what the word he uses. Abomination. An abomination is a bit reflective of what's going to happen at the end of time with the abomination of desolation. When the temple is desolated, the word abomination is used. When pig is offered as sacrifices in the altar, it's the absolute inappropriate thing to do, and it's the absolute inappropriate thing to be. And God, and as Solomon is saying, God thinks of those who are devious as an abomination to him, to the Lord. But he is intimate with the upright. Intimate. And that's his private counsel, meaning that the upright, that's the opposite to the devious. God is intimate. He, in effect, invites them into his private counsel. He allows them to have access to the inner sanctuary. He is intimate with them with regards to his ways and his affairs, his plans, his aspirations, his dreams, his vision, his purposes. That we get access and insight into the will of God when we are upright in heart, when we learn to walk in the ways that are right and not wrong. Now, most of us don't live like that all the time. But when we do know the blessing of that favour upon our lives. And it's not that God wants us to not be part of his private counsel. He wants us there, but he can only have us there when we reflect him and his ways. But when we don't reflect him and his ways, we in effect pull ourselves away from him, just like Adam did in the Garden of Eden when God turned up and Adam had sinned and they had hid themselves from his presence. We're still doing the same thing when we are devious and wrong, which is why we're called to be righteous, so that we can be incorporated into the private sanctuary of our God. Have a great blessed evening, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.